Right, what's up, guys? So, Eminem and Kid Cudi came out with a new song, right? Called The Adventures of Moon Man and Slim Shady, right? Well, if you follow this channel and you watch this work, you know there's a few channels out there that, talk about numbers and letters and this code of gematria and dates on the calendar and anyways, the point I wanted to make, I'm going to keep this video short, but the point I wanted to make, and something that I thought about, I just wasn't really sure, but I said, fuck it, you know what, look, Moon Man, Marshall Mathers, M, right? You turn those M's to the side, you get 3, 3, 33, 33, Master Mason, 33 degrees, right? So it's just something to think about, especially with Eminem talking about the coronavirus and wearing a mask and George Floyd. So it's like, Eminem is supposed to be a controversial rapper and now he's political, So that's not to say, he probably knows what's up with the gematria and all that stuff, but, he can't rap about it because, he's controlled, man, he's either controlled or he really is, like, a master mason. I wouldn't be surprised, man, being in the industry and, look at the level of fame he's at, that doesn't take away from the guy. He can bend and twist words and, I still think he's a, great artist, but at the end of the day, if they're coding this type of stuff into the music as well, which they've always have, this is nothing new under the sun, but, this is what they do to these people. They get you in the industry, they use you, how much money can you make for them? You can't make a lot of money for them, they kill you. Or they do something like, what they did to XXX or Mac Miller. They're rappers who are low on the totem pole, make good music, but in these people's eyes, they're going to make more money when they're dead. You got to remember, death sells, sex sells, death sells, all the stuff that's going on with the human trafficking and, death sells, it does. Sex, money, and rock and roll, So, it's crazy, but, the song is pretty dope, but, again, when you look at this stuff objectively, you understand this knowledge, esoteric knowledge, and gematria, and all this other stuff, sort of like, I guess it would fall into witchcraft, spells, casts in the movie, spelling words, casting spells, It's one of them types of things. So, it's just something to think about, It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm right. And if I'm not mistaken, if you turn this to the side, right, if you look at this right here, see, I can't zoom in. That looks like a 666, right? You see right on the bottom of Eminem's little character, you got these little pink things. It's his hands. See his hands, his fingernails and stuff? But look, the fingernails are circles, as your nails, they're not circles, but they look kind of round, like a fucked up circle. And if you really look at it, it does look like 666. And, what's going on with his thumb? His thumb is a triangle. So, again, these are just observations. And although, Kid Cudi goes by Moon Man, and, I guess you could say that's a moon in the background, but to me it reminds me of two devil horns, But, yeah, the fingers are the thing that stuck out the most to me just now, besides the 33s, and, the M's looking like 3s on the side. So, I guess that's that. And you know what else is kind of funny? It could be a little bit of a reach, but S is the 19th letter, right? SS, Slim Shady. 19 plus 19 is 38. So there's probably a little more to do with that. But, the song is about coronavirus and George Floyd dying and people, you know, not wearing masks and coughing and dying. So, I found that pretty interesting. Killing is 38. This whole, letters and numbers, gematria is 38. There's a lot to it, you know. But yeah, man, the symbolism, man. The symbolism.